See the Matrix. Feel like Neo. Mac J. Andre LeBlanc. Hey. Mac and Dre show. Y'all check that shit out.
Yo, Andre, L-E-M-O-N-T, Mac Julian.
Smacking Dre, oh, smacking Dre, oh, smacking Dre, oh, smacking Dre, oh.
And once again, it's on. We back. I'm Andre, L-E-M-O-N-T, Mac Julian. And what up, what up, what up? I'm Andre, L-E-M-O-N-T. I'm Mac Julian. And this is the Mac and Dre Show. We got a good one for you today, folks. Please come on in. Come on in. Come on in. And make sure you like, subscribe, do everything you're supposed to do. You know, make sure we grow this channel a little bit. But we got you something we want to talk to y'all about. This is actually a serious situation. This young kid, man, that went into this Chinese, like a bodega, like a little convenience store. He didn't steal anything, but they immediately went after him like he did. And then they ran after him out the store, and then they ended up alternately unaliving this young man. And he beat it in court. Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, that's about a bitch. It's something that keeps happening, but I don't think it's not as this severe, but it keeps happening as far as melanated people going through this type of shit. And it's this is something we gotta do something about collectively. Cause like individually we really won't be able to make an impact. But collectively, we can actually do something about this shit.
But all of them are sitting up in our neighborhoods, making their coin in our neighborhoods, and then you treat the kid like this. This is unacceptable. This shouldn't have happened at all. But you know why we can't defend him? Because for whatever reason, that boy had a gun on him.
He had a what?
He had a gun on him. He didn't pull it.
He didn't use the gun.
But he had it.
But the gun has nothing to do with what actually happened. The gun didn't get him killed. So don't use the gun because the gun didn't get him killed. It'll be different if we pulled the gun out. That's just like saying the Asian dude had a gun, but someone died.
But the thing is, when it comes to us, they'll use any excuse to do anything to us. Any excuse. So that's why it's hard to you know, be on this kid's side when he was just...
No, it ain't hard to be on his side because he dead. It don't matter if he had a gun or not. What matter if he used the gun. He didn't. He didn't even pull the gun out.
He should have used the gun.
He should have used the gun.
Yeah.
To save himself.
To save himself, and he did not. He shouldn't have had it in the first place, but if look at what ended up happening, and he ran away.
I don't even think he was trying to use
How was he a threat? He was running away.
Yeah, he was running. I don't think he was trying to use the gun, but I see your logic. But
look, man, you put this down on paper. Young black male has a firearm in some situation in the store. That's automatic. Automatic that they don't care what the circumstances are. You are allowed to kill him. I mean, it's just how it is.
That might be how it is, but we ain't got to accept that shit.
No, we don't. And that's what
it's things that we could do as a whole and not individually, because individually nothing would change. But if we do something together, shit will change immediately. So they'll stop all this shit, man.
And I'm hearing that there's some boycotts of these Asian establishments that are in the hood They're not shopping with them down there. I guess it's in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay. Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah. I think whatever they try to do, stop going to certain stores, it's gonna make a statement. And that's really the only way, the only the best leverage that we have is hit them in their pocketbook.
That's all they seem to care about anyway. But it's just, I need my young people. When we were growing up, this ain't no different. We always kind of knew that could happen to us. Maybe because time has moved on so much, and some of these young people don't think that could happen to them. It can
I
happen.
mean, yeah, it can happen. Shit, it almost happened to me. It almost happened to me.
When you were a kid?
Yeah. So, but see, I was much farther away than he was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I could have got shot in the back. You see what I'm saying? I saw the bullets and where they was going.
Oh, somebody popped off at you?
Yeah, I saw the bullets where they was going, but I could have got shot in the back. So it ain't like it can't happen. But motherfuckers act like our life don't mean shit. Instead of calling the police,
Yes.
they getting them to come do their job, they would rather shoot the shit out of you, and then maybe they'll get off.
Or let him run away. What are you chasing him for? Now, look, I will say this. The prosecutor in this case, he really gave a compelling argument as to why this should have been murder. He did his job. He did not back down. He said he laid it all out. He had the video evidence. He laid it all out. He really tried to get this guy.
I think he didn't do enough of his job, man, because from what I'm hearing, they just tried him for murder, where he had a whole bunch of other charges that should have been added with murder, just in case that they found him guilty or some innocent or some technicality. We got a whole other list of charges. His ass still going to jail. They do I ain't gonna say everybody else, but they do most people like that. They damn sure do black people like that. You could kill somebody and get about 10 charges. So where is the rest of the nigga charges that go with that shit? Discharging firearm in public. Where the fuck is that charge? Like, he supposed to have a lot of charges, but he only had that one. So he get off on whatever, how they trying to argue the shit. I get it, but he should have had more charges than just murder.
Right. But the thing is that, listen, however you taking what I'm saying, it's up to you. I ain't got no problem with it. But because of who we are and how this goes, you can't be 14 years old with a firearm on you. Why do you have a gun? What is the fascination with guns and these kids? You're not supposed to be there. Why don't you just go in there and buy your stuff and go and walk right out? Buy your stuff. But this is where no fathers are present in the house. Now I don't have direct knowledge to know whether his father was present.
What you think happened, man?
But I think
You think he went in there and did what?
I think that something happened previous to those Chinese people, where somebody came in there stealing and carrying on, and they was fed up, and he got that work that he didn't deserve.
Okay. So if somebody else was doing something, you can't put all the blame on the innocent person.
You can't. I'm not putting all blame on him.
They saying they thought he stole something, but on the video evidence, the things he picked up, he put them back down.
He put it all back down. He didn't have nothing on him.
So how can you just think of past shoplifters and then want to go after him?
Right.
See, that That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, this ain't right. This ain't cool. And nothing about it is good. Nothing about it. But I just need my young people to just be mindful. Understand how stuff is. So you can survive.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I survived because I was mindful and I knew what it was and I knew what they would try to do to me if I was in the wrong place at the wrong time doing the wrong shit. I knew that. I knew it. I want them to know it. That's all. That's crazy, man. But rest in peace to the young man.
Cyrus Carmack Belton.
Carmack Belton.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was 14.
He was 14 years old. Now, I just hated that it happened to him. I hated that he got to go through that. The person who killed him, he should be rotting in fucking
So he
jail.
just ran a whole football field just to kill a little kid.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
And they let him beat it. They let him beat it because it's one of us. If it had been a white boy, first of all, he wouldn't have done half of none of that.
You're right.
If it had been a little Asian kid, he wouldn't have done half of none of that.
You're right.
But for a nigga, yeah, he'll run a football field and then get off. This is what they do on us. This is what they allow to happen to us. Now look, like I say, you had that gun, young man. Why you ain't bust one of them niggas to bust that goddamn gun? I'd rather see you on trial and him dead than you dead and him on trial and these motherfucking people let him just go away. It's over with. He free, but you dead.
Yeah, I think they sold that business while he was on trial too.
Because they definitely weren't going to open it back up again. That's not happening.
But it got tore up. They tore that motherfucker up. But I think they sold it, but during trial or before trial, and just I guess because they knew what was gonna happen.
It's like y'all just see. So black people, we have this. I don't know how many $1 trillion spending thing that we do. We good to make money off of, real good, because we spend our money. And a lot of people come into our communities and they benefit off of that. It does happen all the time. The nails, the hair weaves, the Chinese restaurants, the liquor stores, all of that's there. And they making money off of us. They eating off of us. We really got to get solid as people, black folk, together. But that's the biggest trick that they ever pulled, is to try to separate us.
Yep, because you don't see all those type of business in the white neighborhoods. They won't allow that shit.
No.
So they let them come over in our neighborhoods and just set up shop and they'll take all the money.
Mac World.